Oh. Okay, got loads of stuff kicking off at the moment. Thanks for joining me again. It's the 20th of June. Had an update via Jason, who is Willowwood Knives, on what looks to be the proposals, whether or not it's finalised, of, it's all kicking off here, of the home delivery, assisted and acid laws that are coming in through the Home Office. Now I'm going to leave a link in the description box, but if you could read it and go through it yourself, and it looks to be, if I read it out, you're not allowed to yada yada to home addresses, da 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 da. Section 16 is defences. Now, as you know, we walk out the door with a fixed bladed knife, already we're guilty. Our defences, we're going to do bushcraft, we're going to a wilderness gathering, we're going to camping and all the rest of it. Those are our defences. Medieval reenactors have the defence of that. Fencing clubs have the defence of that. Martial art clubs have the defence of that. Okay, so defences under section 15. Number 2 is defence for a person charged with an offence under section 15. That would be if I posted it to someone's house. I'm not a solicitor, that's what it sounds like. If I post it to a house and they're going to charge me with it, well, it's a defence to prove that the bladed product was designed or manufactured for the buyer in accordance with specifications provided by the buyer. That, to me, that sounds like a bespoke piece, a custom piece, special order on Artisan ways of making it, with the details of the handle materials, the way that the sheath is made, the grind, the bevel, the steel. Artisan get out clause. Artisan special position within the knife community thing, like that. We're not churning them out from China, arriving in the depot and then ticky boxy checkout cart, accept, and it arrives at your door. That's not what I went to Rees-Mogg with. So that looks to be, so I'm not a solicitor, if you could read it, that's how it looks to me like it would be. And point 3, it's a defence for a person charged with an offence under, to prove that the bladed product was adapted for the buyer before its delivery in accordance with specifications. So that's regrinds, sharpenings, repairs on sheaths. To me, it was adapted, the blade product was adapted. Adaptations were made to enable or facilitate the use of the product of the buyer for a particular purpose. So, changing the grind, grinding the spine off for a ferro rod, bark scraping. That, to me, looks like the artisan market has exemption, has a defence. And the 4th one, for all those doing reenactments, is a defence for a person charged with an offence to prove that they reasonably believe that the buyer bought the bladed product for use for relevant sporting purposes or the purposes of historical reenactment. So relevant sporting purposes could be fencing, could be deer stalking, sporting, I don't know. But let's say I'm not a solicitor, but it looks like there are defences in the same way that there are defences for us taking our knives to go to places like bushcraft and stuff. So I'll leave the link, if you could double check on it. It looks like one or more of us got to an MP that put the point across.